Hi everybody, Coach Jorge here, and today's video is going to deal with fear of losing, a topic that we got a question, actually several questions on the website, so I wanted to answer it for you. So here's what we know. If you play enough tennis, some people really struggle with the fear of losing. They feel like once a match gets started and the scoreboard gets turned on, man, they feel fearful and they're worried about missing and they can't really control that. They feel horrible. So one thing that I found over the 33 years of coaching is that the #1 killer or cause of fear of losing is that the player is focused too much on the outcome goal, which by definition is not within your control. And as humans, we don't do so well when it comes to things we can't control. So rather than think of the score and the win and the loss, which really isn't your control, that inherently is going to cause pressure and fear, and it's not going to work that well. I'd rather have you work on or focus on not the outcome goals, but the performance goals. So these are things that by definition are 100% within your control. For example, I might decide that I'm going to make sure that I hit a really aggressive spin serves. I can decide that. If I decide that's going to help me this match, I can do that. I can decide that I'm going to crank up my top spin because I need it, because I need to play longer points, I can't hit the ball out. I can decide that I'm going to control my power. Maybe I'm going to, instead of hitting 7 power level, I hit maybe 5s. Okay? So you have to pick something that's within your control, and if you do that, then you can actually lose the match and still feel good about yourself because you stuck to your game plan, you stuck to these tangible things. So I want you to click the print button, because the print button here is going to give you a summary from a book. It's really a chapter that we had about fear of losing. It talks a little bit more about this, but basically that's what you need to remember. If you are constantly thinking about the scoreboard and the score, those are going to push you towards fear. But if you can get your mind off of that and think about the 2 or 3 things you promised yourself you would do, hit more topspin, move your feet more, hit a certain number of shots in, those are within your control. That kind of thinking will take fear away. So if you're watching this anywhere else other than my free website, JorgeCapestany.com, I encourage you to head on over there. Everything there is free, lessons on all kinds of topics, as well as high definition, slow motion footage of the very best players in the world. And if you are watching it there, we'd appreciate if you would scroll down and leave us a comment. We love to hear your comments. That's how we get better. And if you leave a comment and a question, I'll promise to get back with you. Hopefully you have a great time in the court, and thanks for listening.